Welcome to another unit in this Excel course. This time I'm going to talk about the so-called slicer. Well, what's the slicer with regard to pivot tables? Well, in earlier units we saw that I could use here this way to actually select different IDs, different years and stuff like this. However, I would always have to work with these labels in this part, introduce some kind of filter. This could be relatively problematic if you have someone who's not this fit in using computers like this, using spreadsheet operations, using filters. So to make it easier for someone like those people to handle your data set, you can go to Pivot Table Tools, Analyze, and here to Insert Slicer. Then you can select corresponding variables. Let's add here years and IDs. And get for each variable I selected one of those slicers, which simply is what I saw before, but the advantage is if I click here, he directly only selects the corresponding year or the corresponding ID. I could also, if I select for example 1980, hold down Shift, click on someone else, and I will get my selection from 1980 to 1984. If I additionally hold down Command, I can select different single observations or exclude different single observations. So here I'm holding down Command, click here on this, so I deselected only this one. Again, holding down Command, click here, I added this part. So this is a nice tool to graphically enhance your analysis, to make it easier for your colleagues, your customers, to actually evaluate the data in your pivot table. Select only specific data points in the pivot table. Well, we could then do similar things, for example here for the different IDs. So this helps us to slice, that's why it's called slicer, slice the pivot table into the parts which interest me. Well, as I said, I could do the same thing with filters. That's also why up here I basically have the filter option or clear filter option I have before, and he shows here this symbol for a filter being active. So it's nothing else than using filters, but it's a more intuitive way of using filters. And well, that's then also already everything I wanted to mention in the context of using slicers. So if you want to see a bit more on how to use Excel, how to use pivot tables, feel free to visit the rest of this course or have a look at the corresponding playlist. I say goodbye and see you next time.